I have a lot of pain, chronic. It's paining all the time. Like once I was on anesthesia for something, and for those kind of times when I did not feel pain when I was moving, I almost thought I'm dead because I don't remember anymore how it is to live without pain. I have something called psoriatic arthritis. It's a kind of an autoimmune disorder, and I happen to have a more like a rare type of it. So it deteriorated very quickly, and it affects the bones, the joints, muscles. These are the main areas. The pain started around 10 years back, and then it just went undiagnosed for a very long time. 3 years, 2 countries later, I got a diagnosis. Then slowly I found some proper treatment. Mainly the Ayurveda, yoga, a lot of breathing. Those are things that really helped me. But yeah, there are bad days, there are good days. There's some really bad days. So because of that very chronic pain, I had to constantly sort of wait, now I am in pain. Talking about pain, I am in pain. I have learned to sometimes forget about it when I am talking to other people, but it's always there. And there are days when I'm very, very tired. And on those days, I cannot lift my hands at all. So this is it, like I can't do anything. And even this is very painful. It feels like somebody is hammering me. So I need help on those days to wear clothes. So even if I was getting help in dressing up, it should be easy, it should be smooth, it shouldn't feel like a fight. I was looking at every object around me and making small twists in them to suit it for me. So, if there's a chair, like this chair I'm sitting on, I've elevated the handrest. I made sure that the backrest is exactly for me. So I started then thinking of clothes. Like sometimes my caregivers mean well, they want to help, but they don't have the right tools for it. So the first thing was to just get myself clothes where I will feel dignified, where I feel like a human being. Otherwise, it just felt like I didn't feel human enough. So I was like, I had to do something. This was my something. As I keep saying, clothes don't fall from heaven, we make it. I was not trained as a fashion designer. So I started going to other designers, and while they appreciated it, I don't think they felt the pain that I was feeling. I remember one day I was in really bad pain. I was tearing up. I wasn't even crying because I was too tired to cry. I was really tearing up, and I said, all this pain I'm going through, it better have something to give back, right? Like people say, you put in your effort, go through the pain, and there's no pain, no gain. I was like, there's a lot of pain here, there better be some gain out of this. And when I'm looking back, I think this pain has given me that creativity, the idea, and most importantly, it has given me a space with which I can understand another person better. So that's how I just started designing. I started for myself, and after I was successful with my own clothes, I thought the best way to get the maximum gain from this pain is to stop other people from going through the pain, because there were so many people who are going through, it doesn't have to be the same illness. Even if you have a bad frozen shoulder, and I know so many people with a bad frozen shoulder, and they go through the pain every day of wearing clothes. That's not a dignified way of doing things. So that's how it was. I wanted this to work in a way where people would feel good. I think it was just my frustration.